Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I rise today to focus our attention to a serious problem that we can no longer ignore: the failure of social media platforms to adequately protect the public, especially our children, from violent, graphic, and disturbing content. We are talking about platforms such as Meta, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, which are now part of the daily lives of millions of Filipinos. Ang mga kumpanyang ito, Ginoong Pangulo, ay may kanya-kanyang community standards daw. Malinaw sa kanilang mga patakaran ay pinagbabawal ang graphic violence, nakagigimbal na material at mga content na maaaring makapinsala sa mga bata. Pero ang tanong natin ngayon, kung malinaw talaga ang kanilang mga patakaran, bakit patuloy pa rin nakakalusot at kumakalat ang ganitong uri ng mga material? Mr. President, we have recently witnessed social media posts connected to tragic incidents, including the Zamboanga High School shooting and the Tacloban school shooting, where images, videos, or posts involving alleged perpetrators and disturbing circumstances were reportedly circulated online. Ginoong Pangulo, bakit kailangan pang ilabas ang larawan ng batang estudyante na nasa likod ng shooting sa Zamboanga? Pati ba naman ang duguang katawan nito na wala ng buhay sa sahig, pinayagan din ng mga social media platforms na ipakita? Sa Tacloban naman ang mga larawan at video ng dalawang batang shooter, kailangan din bang i-post para makita ng lahat ang hitsura nila? I want to be very careful here. We must not prejudge anyone who has not been convicted by a court. But neither should social media companies be allowed to turn tragedy into viral content. Ang krimen po ay hindi pang entertainment. Ang paghihirap ng biktima ay hindi po content. At ang mukha ng isang batang biktima man o suspect ay hindi dapat maging viral material. We are not asking social media companies to censor legitimate journalism, public interest reporting, or lawful expression. What we are asking them is to exercise reasonable and effective responsibility when content clearly violates their own published standards, and more importantly, when it threatens the dignity, privacy, and safety of our children.